Can you believe that over 500 years ago, when we had no wireless telecommunication and no modern appliances, we had such a sound alarm system that allowed communication up to 3 square kilometers? In today's video, I'll give you a tour of such an acoustic wonder in India. Hello friends, this is Adrija and you are watching my channel Bong Adrija. Welcome to Hyderabad. This is Golconda Fort, the former diamond trading center and the Qutub Shahi dynastic capital. Golconda in Urdu means round hill. On the other hand, Golconda in Telugu means the shepherd's hill. According to legend, a shepherd boy came across an idol on this rocky hill and the information was conveyed to the ruling Kakatiya king who constructed a mud fort around this holy spot. This happened during the 13th century when it just started with a mud fort surrounding a Kali temple. After 200 years, Bahmani rulers took possession of the fort. In the year 1501, Sultan Quli Qutbul Mulk, governor at Golconda, established the city as the seat of his government. In 1518, Sultan Quli formally became independent and established the Qutub Shahi dynasty based in Golconda. Over a period of 62 years, the first three Qutub Shahi Sultans expanded the mud fort into the present massive structure of granite, expanding over 5 kilometers in circumference. In 1687, it finally fell into the hands of Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb and turned into ruins. The visiting hours are 9 am to 5:30 pm and the entry fee is Rs 25 per head. Few scenes of the Bollywood movies Wanted and Tere Naam were shot here. It consists of 4 distinct forts with a 10-kilometer long outer wall, 8 gateways, 4 drawbridges and a number of royal apartments and halls. In addition to the Kali temple, there is also a mosque of Ibrahim for worship, and there is even a mortuary bath. This is the outermost enclosure called as the Fateh Darwaza or the Victory Gate, named so after Aurangzeb's army marched successfully through this gate. It's studded with giant iron spikes in order to prevent enemies' elephants from barging in. The designs of peacocks and lions above the door underlies this fort's Hindu origins. The hole you see above the gate was used to pour hot oil on the elephants. If you clap here near the entrance, it can be heard at the highest point of the fort, which is about a kilometer away. The diamond-shaped indentations and the geometry of the walls are responsible for this. This was used to alert the king in case of an attack. This is Baradri, the highest point. Welcome to the soldiers' barracks or the arm rasta. People who wanted to meet the king or the sultan were taken through this passage after a check. There are about 720 steps in the fort, including the ones going up and going down. Now I am at a point halfway up towards the top of the hill, and the bird's eye view from here is just amazing. This is another interesting place called as Ramdas prison. Ramdas was a revenue collector in Abdul Hassan Shah's court and was imprisoned. During his imprisonment, he carved Hindu deities on the wall of his cell. One can see many carvings of Hindu Lord Hanuman on the wall, which are now smeared with holy vermilion. You can see one or two earthen lamps or diyas lit in front of the carvings. Because of the vicinity of diamond mines, especially Kollur mine, Golconda flourished as a trade center of large diamonds known as the Golconda diamonds. In fact, the region has produced and stored some of the world's most famous diamonds like the colorless Kohinoor, the Blue Hope and many others. This is the highest point of Golconda Fort, also known as the Baradri, and from here you can have a bird's eye view of the entire city. Look how beautiful it looks with all the greenery around. When you go down, you can see a 240 kilo weight lying at this place. Can you imagine that back in those days, anybody who wanted to join as a soldier in the king's army had to prove himself by lifting this 240 kilo weight. Golconda also has an interesting story associated with the naming of the city of Hyderabad. Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah, who was the 5th Sultan of the Qutub Shahi dynasty of Golconda, married Bhagmati, who was originally a Hindu. After Bhagmati converted to Islam and adopted the title Hyder Mahal, the city was named Hyderabad. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more such videos.